Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again, ready to try this one more time. Okay, so I said I was going to do a level up. I can't level up. I have to go back to town. I'm not doing no going back to town nonsense. But now that I've done a correct version with my coming in thinking maybe I could win with my uh, brittle and wounds, I couldn't, or I didn't. Just didn't happen that way. But I do think I have another strategy that's going to work, or maybe work. So let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in again. Once again, we got 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, and 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. We've got 2 elites of these guys, which are number 5 and 8. And then we got 2 of these guys are normal, and that's 2 and 4. And I am a glutton for punishment because I just keep coming back. This is only my second try playing the scenario correctly, though, because I have screwed it up for 4 straight prior to that. So I did not realize I was making it so much more difficult for myself, thinking that these guys cared about the pressure plate, and they do not. They do not care about the pressure plate. In fact, they only want to kill me, which, you know, in the world of monsters, that's fair, right? I mean, that's what they do. But hey, that's I don't have to keep them off the plate, which means I just need to keep them moving. I want them to die, but ultimately my goal, kill the cannons and kill the other guys. And hopefully these guys, if I can wound them at some point quickly, they'll spend a lot of time bleeding out or, leaking oil, fuel, whatever it takes till eventually they just shut down. They'll chase me around. So ultimately, if I can kill the cannons and kill the other guys, at the end of the game when I need to finish things off, they'll be there with me because they're going to be chasing me and trying to wound me and hurt me. They do a lot of turns where they don't necessarily attack. So if I can do things like pin them and just slow them down every now and then, I can keep them off my tail without getting hit too many times by them. That's my objective. So that's how we will try to approach them. I do got to upgrade his health, and we have everybody in there ready to go. This time, last time I tried to do what I did in the first scenario where I failed, doing it wrong, which guaranteed failure. This where I just kind of moved up, took a couple shots on one of the cannons, and kept going. This time I'm going to try something different. I had Adrian too far back, and she wasn't able to get up fast enough, and it almost cost me problems. So this time I'm going to try to have them both move quickly and get kind of closer, but still focus on the cannons. And I'm just going to have them pummel these cannons with everything they got for a couple of turns, and hopefully we can kill these 2 cannons quickly, and then we can focus on moving forward, possibly defending for a while without getting shot too much more by cannons. So we're healthy right now. We're going to give it a quick go. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm not going to, like I said, I didn't get a level up. I did kind of plan out what I wanted to do slightly. The first act for, like I said, I need to get me some sleeves. You know what they need to do? They need to come out with some cool FrostHaven, Gloomhaven sleeves. Do they have those? Where they're just like 10 packs of sleeves, or you can put your however many sleeves you need to cover the biggest guy. So you need like 4 sets, right? You would need one. You would need 4 sets of these sleeves, or enough to do 4 of the most. I guess some of these guys have bigger deck hand sizes or smaller hand sizes. I hope they don't have some smaller hand sizes. That would suck so bad. But enough to do the 4 guys with the biggest hand size, and then you can just pick the cards and use them for your decks. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if they had them for every kind of guy, but buying packs of 10 sleeves, probably expensive to make them. Okay, anyway, let's get to it. So my goal here is to move as fast as I can. I think with the movement I can do a 4 move on this first action for Royce. I just want to move 4 out and then smack this guy. That's my goal. 4 out, smack this guy. And even if it's just a shoot, I mean, I'm thinking I might just go out and shoot him because I'm thinking a 4 out, shoot him with my javelin, power up the wind, and see if I can get some extra shots off. Now, I have already shuffled these decks, got them ready to go, and I'm going to be trying to do this as quick and as efficient as I can. We do got one speed movement right now on Royce. Royce is going to try and do the same basic thing that Adrian's going to do. He's going to run around the front of the cannon on the opposite side, and we're going to try and take out these cannons before the big honking machines come at me. So we will see if this works. So I want to do the fastest move, or the furthest move he can do, which I think is like a 5. Yep, there it is. And then barring a 7 from the range of those back guys, they shouldn't be able to hit me. I'm going to try and I'm tempted to not get too close, like to do a range shot with actually I can't really do that because Royce doesn't really have a range shot. But what he could do is he could actually go up and I think he's got wounding abilities. Wounding will speed this guy up a lot. Or I could just go for a lot of hits and then wound and run. That might be good. Twin strike? Sure. Can't do blurry jab because it's too. I don't think I have a movement where I can go. Oh wait, I do. Blurry jab might be the better shot because although I'll still be next to him, if he pushes me away, he's already wounded, and the timer starts. The timer starts to tick on him. Let's do that. Definitely need. I'm trying to not handle the cards too much. So, 19 for Royce, and 6 for Adrian. So we are definitely hoping to go first on this round. It should be pretty difficult for them to beat. They certainly aren't going to beat Adrian. Next first draw. Here we go. Adrian is up, of course, and Royce will be second. So we're going to have Adrian's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come. Actually, I want him to come to about right there because he's doing a range shot. He's going to do a range shot with the javelin. 3 damage plus 0. So he does 3 to the number 5. And he's done. That's it, man. And we did infuse the wind, though, so if we want to do something with that next time. Oops. Wind. Wind. I've been playing too much Marvel Snap. Storm on Marvel Snap is, that's what she's, the wind does her thing. All right, so now it's Royce. Royce zips around the corner. Now, he doesn't have a choice. He has to actually be kind of close. He is going to do a blurry jab for 4. Does no extra, but it's still 4. And for this guy, number 2, he's wounded. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and take a wound. And, yeah, that's that. We've done our move. Allies, no allies nearby. Oh yeah, he gets an XP for that. This is the card I did. Blurry Jab is the hit at speed. And I did the bottom half of this one for movement for speed. And I did not do the bottom ability because that's all allies add +1 to their movement if they started adjacent. None of us did, so can't do that one. Didn't matter, I didn't really need the extra move on that one. What I am going to try to do this time is actually use my weapons. The poison dagger. Problem with using the poison dagger is I have to take a full rest to get this stuff back, and full rests are very rare in this scenario because you just don't get a chance to rest. When you're only 2 characters, you rarely get the opportunity for one to go. Let's take a full rest here. You know, most of these scenarios are just dum dum dum, and it's not like you have a team of 4 where you can say, Okay, the three of us got it for a turn. Go ahead and rest. Nope, there ain't nobody who's got it. You got one dude, and if you're sleeping for a round, it's gonna go bad. There's that. Okay, so Adrian did his, Royce did his. Now it's Steel Automation's turn. They get 3 turns. They're coming after us. Look at that. I'm already in range. 1, 2, 3. I didn't realize how close they were. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that guy's not gonna. That guy's definitely gonna reach. But he doesn't attack. He puts on his shield and he puts on his counter attack, but he doesn't actually attack. So he's just gonna sit there. So luckily they're close, but not enough to kill me. The cannons are gonna go. They're gonna do 1 damage at a range of 3. Our guys aren't anyone close. Those 2 guys can't reach. I'm not. I mean, it's actually kind of a range of 5 because they could do a bubble on the end and it stretches out 2 more from the spot that they hit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those guys can't reach. These guys will. Number 2 is shooting at Royce for 1 damage. Nope, no damage. Number 5 shoots at Adrian for no damage. We got off on that one. Woohoo! Safe. But Royce did get pushed back because Royce was too close. All the characters close to him got shoved back 1. Actually, all the characters at a range of 1 range of 1 is right next to him. Okay. Now these guys, they're only going to move 1. So luckily, they're coming out of the gate slow. That's good. Next round. Now we take another shot at these cannons. We really want these cannons to go bye-bye. As we don't want them shooting at us over and over again because that's annoying. Now he's got, I'm thinking this is the time to get, he's already got a wound on the cannon. Oh wait, we went first and the cannon should have had a damage for his wound. Do we leave the cannon alone and just try to see if is there another wounding option here? Oh, there is. There's another wounding option. We'll do this one because we're going to do a ton of damage to these guys. And what I might want to do is do that. And let's set up some pinning actions so those other guys can keep. No, that's not. Can move around a lot if I do that one, but that one, I don't know. That one doesn't really fit the attack. I just want to move this time, I think. Now we moved fast last time, so we have to go slow just to get our abilities back. So this is going to be a little trickier. But it might be all right. Depends on what this guy does. I mean, we're going to try to go as fast. Let's do the fastest slow I have, which that one's 32. Can't really beat that for slowness, for fast slowness. There is one where I can do something better. If I go, where's the one that ignore? Here we go. I'm probably going to get hit pretty hard on this one, but I may have to let it just so that I can. If I go 32. Did Royce get hit? Nope. Neither one of them got hit last time. Let's do this one. I will gamble on this one. Because I'm sitting right next to him, and obviously not being next to these guys is always the better plan. Because they hit pretty hard. When they hit hard. So you kind of want them to have to move, because usually when they move and hit, it's not usually as painful. That's the thing. And you kind of want to have it not be painful, if at all possible, because the more times they manage to get you. So I don't have a lot of. I know what I can do. Let's do that one for now. That one might be the better choice, just for this action. Okay, so we're going to go with 32 for Royce. Action choices are sap speed and borrowed time. Those guys. I'm thinking maybe pin this guy. And then I can ignore the effects. The slow effects. Oh, you know what? That doesn't work because I'm still sitting next to him. It's kind of like the whole point of doing that was to pin him and run away. But if I do that, what is my next slow? My next fastest slow. 54. My next fastest slow. And I only want to get a little bit away from him, just enough that my next fastest slow is 54. And all allies have access here. That's just a lot of movement. I don't want that. So if my next fastest slow is that one, I could maybe do this one. All right, let's try it. 54. 54 is not great. It's still pretty slow, but it's probably better. All right. I changed my mind. I'm going with Sands in the Hourglass and Twin Strike, which oddly enough is a combination I've done multiple times. For this, I'm trying to get wounds on this guy, so if I can wound him and then I can step away from him enough that perhaps he'll be forced to, move in order to hit me. He can't just hit me where he is. And there are a lot where he just sits there, and I'd rather be, not next to him when he does that. Okay, so these cannons, both of them, kind of wounded. Not as much as I'd like. This is only the second turn. So we're going to try and get... That cannon, though, is going to be a little bit more in danger because it's wounded. So we will hopefully be able to do some significant damage. Adrian, on the other hand, has to move quickly and potentially also get the heck out of dodge. Get a little further away. So I am going to throw down... What do we want to do here? We have the wind in our favor this time. So I think I'm going to do I think I have a couple shots here that might have a good... that use the wind. Oh, do I not have the other one available? Oh, here it is. That one's not a range attack, but it could work. Let's do that one. Now, those guys still being pretty far away, I'm not too worried about. Let's get some movement in here. I don't really have a move and shield or move and do anything. All my moves are, yeah, you get a move. That's pretty much it. There's no other benefit. So it's really just which one can I give up right now that I'm okay with giving up. 15. So Adrian's going to do a 15. Let's see what the world does with me. All right, we're going to get to go. Both guys get to go first. This is very good. Adrian gets to go first. So what he's going to do is he's going to take he's got a move. So he's going to do a basic move, which is going to get rid of that card. And then I'm just going to have him move right up to the cannon on his turn. And he gets to do 3 damage using the wind and have advantage doing it. So it's 3. Ugh, glad it's advantage. +1, 4 damage on this character. And we get an experience. It's number 5, 4 damage. Yay! Number 5 takes 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still nothing on him that's going to make this great, but all attacks against me now are at disadvantage, at least for this round. So that's good. it's going to make it really hard to hit me significantly. Yeah, and that's it. So good thing we had, so that one did cycle out the null, so we have to make sure that we shuffle that on the next time. And then Adrian, again, is not actually attacking anything, so using the dagger is not going to help. He's just doing a woundy thing. So he does get a go. That's the end of Adrian's turn. Royce is going to just do his thing. He's going to go ahead and wound this dude. Oh, wait. Oh, but we went slow. Oh, I can't wound him. Gurgly murgly. All right. All right, that's fine. Whatever. We are going to make this, we're going to make it work. What we're going to go ahead and do instead is we're going to do Twin Strike. Sure, Twin Strike. Twin Strike. We're going to use the dagger. Woohoo! During your melee attack ability, add damage, add a poison to one of the attacks. So we're going to go ahead and do that on the first attack. We're going to add poison to it and try and stab this machine. I don't know what that looks like on a big robot, but poison, it's rust. Some kind of rust infusion. It's going to start breaking down their armor. So he's going to hit him for 2, but his armor will shield him from that. But actually, he's going to hit him for 1, because that doesn't actually, since he's going slow, doesn't actually get a penetrate. But he did poison him, so future damage might actually be useful. Where's he at? Okay, so that's number 4. He's now got. Oh, he can't be poisoned. No, no. He can't even be poisoned. It's like my armor. I go, oops. So, okay. So yeah, that happened. So he tries to hit him again. This time he's just hitting him for, I didn't even realize, those are the only guys I cared about doing that on. And since I'm not going fast, I can't actually move on that attack. So he's going to do 2 damage again. He does 3, 1 whole damage. Woohoo! He did 1 damage. That's stupid. And then he's going to do a basic move. And he's just going to move over here, because he wants to get away from big, bad robot guy. That totally was not the plan. That totally went against my strategy, because I wasn't moving fast. I had no choice. I had no speed. So now we got to that's it. That's the round for those guys. Now, nothing special. These 2 guys are just kind of creeping up on us. We do have to start doing something with those guys. Oh, you know what? So I was there. No, it's not good enough. All right. That's it for those guys. They can't attack anything. Calculated strike. These guys are going to move up on me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't kill that guy. So this guy's going to hit Adrian really hard. 4 damage. 4 damage on Adrian. -1. 3 damage. Could have been worse. Adrian takes 3. Not bad for a first hit, I suppose. Those guys are done. Cannons go. This cannon takes a wound. And 3 damage at a range of 5. So again, only these 2 guys get to go. Number 2 takes a shot at Adrian. -2 only does 1 damage to Adrian, or Royce, sorry. And number 5 takes a shot at Adrian. Adrian's like, come on, baby, I can get out of the way. +1. No, he can't get out of the way. That's 4 damage. Ouch. Ouch. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I could possibly kill this guy and get out of range of these dudes on the next turn. I'm hoping. So we can maybe avoid problems. I should have had, that would have been a good one to have Royce use his armor. But Royce actually didn't take much damage, so he got away from it pretty easily. All right, next round. Round 3. We're on to the next. Let's see here. Adrian and Royce. Royce needs to kind of do at least 1 damage to this next guy. And it would be really good if we can figure out a way to do at least 1 damage to that cannons, because that cannon will die if he can do 1 damage to it. And we have those other guys coming in really soon. They're going to be making their attack, their approach very soon. All right, I still have my range attack. Here we go. We'll do that one. We are going to go fast on this one. I can't afford to go slow again. It's just, no. I gotta actually do something here. And then I don't want the cannon to get another shot, so I have to hit it if I can. And that one's a range. Let's go ahead and turn on my borrow time to start getting that going. Yeah. And that one's a fast, since we're going fast this time. Holy moly, this is a super fast. Yeah, let's do that. This is the fastest I've ever seen. I've ever moved Royce in my entire life. I didn't even know he could do that fast. That's crazy fast. Hey, now. Oh, you know what? Oh, here it is. Oh. I think the effects are the same, but ultimately he should have been pushed back. Because otherwise the other guy should have went, he should have been at disadvantage. Because he went, last. So there should not have been a +1 on that. And he was up here. Since he went last, I was kind of pinned, so there was no pushing me. Well, I guess he could have pushed me back. It would have been like this. Because he was supposed to push me back 1, and I missed that. So I should have been pushed back. I did look at that a little late. Which means, I guess he wouldn't have been at disadvantage if you can count going into the side like that. So, yeah, we'll just leave that 0 though. Who cares? Okay, so let's do this. Do I have any more range? Yes, I have 1 more range. How much damage has he done to this guy? He's at 1. Okay, so he's close to toast, and he gets to do that at advantage. And then he's going to move to try and get in position to start blocking these other guys. All right, so it's 18 for Adrian. And that's it. Let's go to the next round. Once again, we got to go first. Royce is going to do his thing. Royce is going to take his shot at this. It's a 3 damage at a range of 2, which is just enough to hit the cannon. Doesn't do anything, but it doesn't add anything, but it kills the cannon. So that cannon is gone. Broken down, toast. And then Adrian gets to move. But his move is really not a move. It's just this. Which is going to be, he's going to do the... was he going slow that time? No, he wasn't going slow, so he doesn't get to do that. He went fast. But it's ready for next time. Doesn't give him any XP. This doesn't give him any XP, so he's done. And Adrian actually goes on this turn. He's going to take his range attack. It's a range of 4, 2 damage. He's going to shoot at the cannon again. And he's going to try to take him out. So he gets to do it at advantage. I do have to shuffle because that's what I put that on there for, to remind me to shuffle. Got to be careful too. I have sleeves on these, and I don't want to tear the sleeves. At the same time, I got to get them pretty mixed up. Don't want to know what I'm drawing. Okay, here we go. Advantage, 2 damage. There we go. It's enough to kill him. 3 damage on that guy, so he's toast. 1 less guy there. So we've done pretty good at knocking off the cannons before they could do significant harm, because we this time focusing each one of my guys taking a shot at them and just trying to avoid these big dudes who are hunting them down. That was the attack portion of my move. Now I can move 4. My goal is to make these guys funnel in one direction so we can focus on them. I think the best way to do that might be... Problem is, if I funnel this guy to go around that way, actually I think if I block this way, he might find this way quicker. Yeah, all right, so we'll go here. 1, 2. Three. Actually, guess it doesn't matter. I got to be careful about how far I go. Let's go there. I want to be out of range of these two guys. Out of range of normal attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can't hit me at 5, but if they range is 7, I can't really get out of their reach anyway. So I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to throw down my trap. And I am going to put the trap right in their way. So that's not an opening anymore, not one that they're going to want to go through. And that's it. I do want to put up a banner, but that's coming. We'll do that in a minute. Once we want to start, I think we really need the banner of strength once we start having to focus on the big guys. So this approach is actually working pretty good so far. It's letting me focus on getting rid of the things that are shooting at me all the time. And we're still just dodging the big guys, making them have to work to catch me as we just move around. Cannons fire. They only have a range of 4. They have a range of 4, but it's still only 5. So they can't reach me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got that fancy little thing that comes at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just does 3 this time. So it's still only a 5 range. It can just hit more stuff if it hits. Nothing's in range, so they can't hit me. Then we have the ruined machines are both going to suffer a damage for this next action, which is good. They're going to try and do a signal jam. They are moving 2 forward. He still thinks there's an opening here. He knows he can't go that way, so the fastest way is to kind of come this way, because it's faster than going all the way around. It's just trying to get to that. So ultimately, we got to put up something that makes them want to go even more the other direction. Block them out completely, make them want to funnel around, and then we can focus on working together to beat them up if possible. So they're done. Now these two guys again calculated strike again. They just did calculated strike. What the heck? That was just last turn that they did calculated strike. Okay, well, whatever. This guy's gonna move. Number 2 is only gonna move 1 because that's all they move on this. It's 4 damage if they get close enough. Adrian is the one highest up on this. Oh no, Royce is the highest one. So he's gonna come after Royce. Yeah. Royce didn't have any. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, he couldn't have done that. Never mind. Royce couldn't have done nothing else about it. It's 4 damage on Royce. So let's see what happens. Yeah, and he's going to shuffle again. Who knows? He can keep getting calculated strikes over and over and over again if the luck of the draw. But on this time, I'm going to use my leather armor. So it's disadvantage for him on this attack. So it's 4. And he gets to go disadvantage. 4, 5, 2 plus 1s. He still does 5 damage. That's too much. I can't take it. I have to get rid of a card. That's painful, but necessary. Man, that sucks. Disadvantage, and he still hit me for more than his base. Yeah, I gotta do this one. Okay, so we're not taking the damage, but we took a loss of a card, which again is very bad. Losing cards, never a good plan. We're on to the next round. Losing cards for just healing, for just avoiding health problems, never favorable. All right, so yeah, let's get on to the next round. We are cruising. Let's see if we can figure out how to stop these 2 turds from coming through, and then we might have a chance. If they keep rolling like these maximum damage attacks on me, though, it's going to be really bad. We have to kill these 2 before we can go after the other cannons, and it is only a few more turns before those 2 more guys come into play. So we're going to have to figure out how to get there. I would really like to get that treasure. If nothing else, if I can't get to any of the loot, I want the treasure. That's if I have no other options, that's the one thing I want. So I have no range at this point. Who has the most harm? Adrian's in not great shape. I could throw up a banner of hope, which just gives these guys more to target, but I'd like to be able to a banner would make those guys go around, but it also gives target to those other cannons. Those cannons can shoot really far. Oh, I don't have any banners. What the heck? I don't have any banners available to me. I have no... Well, I do have a pinning charge. But I don't have any way to make it really good. I can't actually pin with the pinning charge. You know what? I'm going to rest. It's a risk. It's a significant risk. But if I rest, I can throw down my banner of strength and then fire a pinning charge, which could potentially give me a lot of bonus. Oh, do I not have the banner of strength? Ooh, I didn't bring the banner of strength with me. Okay. That's a thing. Oh, you know what? I have... don't have that. What if I do Banner of Hope and do this? I never thought about it, but this one will actually hit guys at a range. Oh, that's got that too. Okay. Well, look, I have 5 cards here. If I rest, I got I got a 20% chance of losing one of the cards I don't want to lose. Well, one of the cards that's key to this next attack, because both cards I need are in here. That actually makes it a 40% chance of failure. Yeah, but technically I could use a different guy. It doesn't have to be a Banner of Hope, I guess, but oh, this card's in here too, because that was my last thing. So it proves my odds. I mean, I might lose that card, but it still improves my odds of getting out of here. Ah, there's my Banner of Hope. Is all hope is all hope lost? Nope, taking damage. How much can I afford to take? Eek. No. Let's hope it's a better choice. A better one than that. Odds back to 20%. Okay, I can live with that one, I think. All right, so we got our cards. Now, this plan of mine has 2 options. One, I can... Pinning charge won't work so good for him, but I'm going to try this thing. That one with a little bit of hope. So it's 18 for Adrian. And Adrian and Royce has got to do something. Royce really needs to get this guy poisoned. We have not started the progression of these guys' demise. we haven't put any wounds on these guys yet. That's really bad. So I got to get these wounds started. That's all there is to it, man. This is bad. Do I have... What can I do here? He's gonna rest. Rest. He too has to get rid of a card. This is where things start to go not so great. As we try to figure out how to kill this bad guy. I don't have a strategy for this particular round. I don't like losing Twin Strike. That one gives me the... Dang it, how much health does Royce have? All right, Royce, you're taking a health damage also. We're getting that one back. Dang it. Because that one gives me my ability to actually harm these guys. To actually do something to their armor. Get through their armor. Oh, God, that one's just as bad, if not worse. All right, we're doing another one. Can I keep doing that? Can I keep giving away health? Can you do? Is there a limit to how many times you can do that? Resting? Let me see. When a character short rest, they lose a random card in their hand, depending upon their hand. If they would lose loss, they can suffer 1 damage, lose a different random card instead. But this can only be done once. So I don't have a choice. I'm stuck. All right. I'll just have to figure it out. All right. So the wounding plan is going to be struggling with that maneuver. But if I do that, I could potentially do that. So if I go with a 19, And that one's got a 3 in the middle, so yeah. I need to do some kind of a move. Some kind of a move. Any move. So that'd be 4, hit, 1, 2, 3. No, I can't. Wait, how come? Oh, if I'm already there for 1, 2. Okay, yeah. All right, so if I do this, I can do that. 19. That one's a little slower. That's a lot slower. Yeah, it might still work. All right, so he's going to do 19 on this fast maneuver. 1, 9. All right, next round. Here we go. We both get to move faster, which is good. So what I shall do is hope for the best. Adrian's up. Adrian's going to fire. Adrian's going to drop his banner of hope right behind him. Right there. And then he's going to do a piercing strike on that guy. So it's 3 damage. It's a tip of the spear maneuver. And basically I'm just going to hit him at range. It's 3 through his armor, so whatever his armor would be, normally it's 2 in this guy, but he's going to do 3 damage. -1, so it's 2 damage, but he gets to do all the damage. That's the important thing. It goes all the way through his armor, so number 2 takes 2 damage. Oddly enough, Adrian's done more damage to these guys than Royce has, which is rare. But at least for now. And so he cast his banner of hope, and he put down, and he did some damage, which also gives him 1 XP. One of the nice things is, with his combo ones, he gets XP every time he does them. So in theory, that goes up here. That's 2 more XP. He can keep doing it. Whereas a lot of the experienced ones that Adrian has, or Royce has, is Royce has to lose those cards. I mean, they're good, but they make him lose his cards. Okay, so on this action, what we're going to do is move 4. We're going to try something a little different. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do a cascading reaction. That's 3 damage on this guy. And it's just 3 plus a wound. He gets a wound anyway. That's a bummer. He would have been wounded anyway. So it's 3 on number 5. 1, 2, 3. And he's wounded, which is key element. And he gets an XP for that. He'll get 2 XP out of this one, by the way. And then he's going to move back 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to hit this guy for, I don't suppose, nope. He gets to do 3 damage plus a wound on this guy. That's 3 damage. So he does 1 damage. Woohoo! But he's wounded, so at least that's going to start to happen. 4 wounded. So 1 damage is all he gets because it's all he can get through the armor. That card's gone. This card's going over there. Now the bad guys get to do their thing. You know, that's considered a melee attack. I probably should have stunned that guy. They're going to move 3, and then they're going to hit me. So number 2 is going to go first. It's going to move up here. It's going to smack me for 2 and push me back. I don't think... I mean, I guess he kind of, sort of can. I mean, can he? I mean, he can push me back 3. I don't know where he'd push me to. I guess he can push me through my own guy, right? So, could push me that way, or he could push me that way. But either way, I mean, I guess. So he's doing 2 damage to Adrian. +1. Man, these guys are always getting +1s on me. Did I have anything up to protect me? No. All right, it's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And he pushes me. He pushes me how far? Pushes me up to 3 away. So he's either going to push me 1, 2, 3 all the way through. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like, right? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess I'm further away. I don't know. I guess I could have them push me right in front too. I don't know. It's just they push 3. The rule is they have to go. Each push has to be further away, so you can't like go sideways. I could. In fact, it's up to me, right? There's not like any rule. The fact is, I can make him push me that way, and he would have stopped right in front of this guy. Or he pushes me this way, and he stops right in front of that guy. So it's kind of like whatever. It's like, he could get shoved all over the place. Who knows? Depending on what all these guys are doing. Ultimately, I'm still going to be in range of the cannons because the cannons can shoot at 7 this way. So it doesn't matter. So that's it for him. He got pushed all around. And then number 4, who is wounded, will take 1 wound. And now he's going to shoot the guy who went fastest, which is Adrian. He's going to hit him for 2 again. 2 more damage on Adrian. Adrian is really not liking this. And he pushes him back. 1, 2, 3. So he takes 2. But you know what I didn't do last time is heal everybody. Or did I just now do the Banner of Hope? No, I just now did the Banner of Hope. So yeah, never mind. It doesn't heal. So that said, they're done. Royce is like, hey, thanks for coming in and taking that for me. He says, yeah, I'm nearly dead. I hope you don't mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't reach him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for this guy, the furthest away is both of these guys. And if you think it goes by initiative, what would be next? Furthest away. Within 7. Furthest away would also mean latest in the initiative order. Right? But no, it just says that's the target. And then it says, based on if they have 2 people or equal value at the target, you go by the one's highest in initiative. So the banner takes the damage. 1 damage on the banner. Banner takes 1 damage. Oops, I haven't even put the banner up. Banner of Hope takes 1 damage. All right, so the other one, now this guy, his furthest away is Royce. And he will be able to reach him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Royce takes 1 damage. And 1 damage it is. All right. So these guys move. Now, they're completely blocked this way, so they're going to turn around and go the other way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Which really sucks because I don't have any way. I am so far away from being able to stop them from going that way. But one of them is wounded. There's that. And then we got to figure out a way to get over there and hurt them. Round over. Here we go. All right, so things are getting a little precarious here. Precarious? precarious. We're getting pounded, pounded, and pounded some more. I have to have, and the thing is, right now, Royce has to move and has to regroup. He just can't afford anything else. It's move and pull yourself together, man. And then Royce has no choice but to go super slow. he's got no options that involve moving fast right now, short of a card that says, "Hey, you can do fast." But hey, we've got those robots going the other direction. Sadly, we're nowhere near those robots. This is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. This is gonna. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how to make this happen. I'm almost tempted to go. Oh god, it's the cannons. I can't let the cannons keep shooting me. I could have Adrian go take this cannon out, but the problem with that theory is that leaves Royce to kill those two guys over there, and that's not gonna go well. Yeah. These guys just keep coming at me with their big hits. I don't know, man. This is a slow action. The problem is he just can't get through this guy's armor. Ugh. Their armor is stupid. So if I do that, and then I can try and move as far as is plausible. Or, I just can't. Best move, probably be this one. Since we have to go slow, what's the fastest slow I can go? 50, 50, 50. We'll do 50. And that does have movement. And then I can try to do something like, I can't hit and run. I can't really even pin him. No. Actually. There's two. And then we can range shot pin him. I'm really stumped, folks. I don't know how to get into a good place where I can actually not get hit by these guys because they're pummeling me. They're just crushing me with all the hits. And I don't know how best to deal with that. I can't get out of these guys' range. They're just too... I'm cornered and trapped. I'm not happy about it. I need to get over there so I can block or fight those guys. But right now, I've got this guy trapping me, and I can't move fast, and I have nowhere to go. And I'm trying to get moving, but all of my good actions are fast, and I have no fast. Uh, the best I can move. Oh, I can ignore the slow penalties. Oh, I forgot I have that. Oh, well, that's helpful. If I can ignore the slow penalties, then I can at least move 3, which is decent. Ignore the slow penalties. So that's 3. And then if I can move 3 and then do something like a twin strike to move a little further. No, twin strike won't do any further because I can't move fast. So I have none of my top movements can move if I'm going slow, unless I have a card that says do your fast actions. Now, this card will let me do the fast actions, which would work-ish, but it doesn't have any movement. So it lets me pin the guy, but then I can't move. Oh, I kind of can, but I can't get out of his range. Then the other guy's going to hit me. Because I need to move at least 3 spaces to get out of range of these guys. I guess I could move 1 space, but most of the time they can hit anyway. Just means they can surround me. Or I run the wrong way. The only move I have that can go any distance is this one, 3. And that one's the only one that lets me... So if I move 3, I'm still only 1 space away from this guy, but at least I'm kind of far away. And then I have to do something. I have no range, though. I have pinning. I guess I can pin. I won't be able to hit him for anything. Can I heal myself at least? No, I can't even heal myself. So yeah, basically my whole attack is going to be wasted because I have no action that I can actually hit this guy. I mean, this one will move 3 also. But I still can't move. I have no movement. I can't... Ignoring the slow effects is not the same as using your fast effects. So I can make the guy take 1 damage. Or maybe I just pummel him, hit him as hard as I can, as many times as I can. I think that's just what I'm going to have to do. Screw this. We'll just hit him as much as I can. And hope for the best. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. That one was a painful decision. It just comes down to I can't actually avoid getting hit by this guy this turn. So he's just going to crunch me. It's going to hurt. Royce is going to be in pain. Adrian also has to do his thing, but Adrian's going to do a 6. I've already picked his cards. I just haven't written it down. 6. All right. Banner of Hope will heal both my guys by 1. And then Adrian is going to move are going to heal himself too. And give himself regen if that happens to ever take place. And then that's it for him. Okay. Now I don't want to fight with these guys. What I want to do is fight with those guys or that guy. But if Adrian goes and fights with this guy, those two guys are free to wreak havoc on that side. So I got to get over there and block them in some way. So my only options are to either chase them down and hit them. Oh, I have a movement of 4 I have to use with Adrian right now. Knowing these guys are going to go that way because it's the fastest way where they're going, can I run them down? Oh, I'm moving slow too, aren't I? I said I was moving slow, so he's actually a 50. Oops. It's right here. I know I had to drag it out of the way because he's actually a 50. Because I had to move. I couldn't move ahead of those guys. So yeah, I got to do. I don't know that running them down is a good plan. I mean, I can run them down, but I don't know if I'd catch them. It comes down to somebody getting in front of them and blocking their way, and I don't know if I can accomplish that at the moment. If I go after the cannon, it's all up to Royce to block those guys. That's putting a lot of pressure on him. That's for sure. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move here. Hey, Savinicus. Have you? Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm doing pretty good on this one. It's just that I'm way over here and those guys are going that way because it's the closest route. And I don't know how to get in front of them. And because these two boneheads both hit me last time and pushed me back, and now I'm way over here, way behind everything. So I can't outrun them. I can move 4 this way, but then they're going to go that way and I'm going to be behind them. And I don't think I can catch up and kill them because they're pretty big. They both have decent health left. One of them might die, but the other one might get away. Because they're both going to suffer a damage. One of them will suffer 2 damage. I think my only option really is just to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, which just means these stupid boneheads get to hit me. Oh, interesting. I wasn't hit yet, so I actually get 1 more heal from my regen. If I take damage, which I'm going to take right now, I can pretty much guarantee it. Oh, wait, he actually gets 2 because the Banner of Hope is starting with us. And Royce gets 1 also. He has regen, but once he gets hit, the regen goes away. But since we started and we're ahead, we actually get to use the regen once before he gets hit. So that was it. He healed. He ran away. Done. All right, so Ruined Machine gets to go. Now they're going to move 3, and they both suffer 1 damage. This guy's going to suffer 2 because of his wound. And that guy takes 1. Yay! It's interesting, though. I thought they did this already once. How come he had full health? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm losing track. So they're going to move 3. No, I don't think these guys have moved 3 yet. 1, 2. Oh, wait, no. This guy's got to go first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So they're coming around. They're coming around the corner when they come. They're going to kill me when they get there, and they know. Gets to go, even though he's moving slow. Royce knows he needs to get his Tushkus as far as possible on this turn. So he's going to do a blurry jab on this guy, which is only worth 3 damage, but it will... Oh, it's only worth 2 damage, which means he probably won't do any damage. But it will muddle the guy. Yep, 2 damage, but he's muddled. Assuming he can be muddled. Can he be muddled? Yes, he can be muddled. So number 4 is now muddled. Muddled means disadvantage when they attack. Oh, I've been getting beat up over and over again. This is, you may not know this, but this is my 6th try. But keep in mind, the first 4 tries, I played it completely wrong and made it harder than it needed to be. I was rereading it going, light bulb came on. I'm like, I read that wrong. I kept reading Ruined Machine as machine, as in all these guys, not the cannons, but the robots. And Ruined Machine is just these guys, which means they're the only ones trying to get on the plate. The big guys are trying to kill me, but I'm just trying to run away and run around and make them die. Deal with them last. So I was playing it wrong, making it so much harder for myself. And now I feel like I'm actually making progress. Look, I killed 2 cannons. Of course, I haven't killed any of these bad guys yet, but the 2 guys causing me trouble. But I'm doing better. So he's going to do a blurry jab. It's 3 damage. What did I just say? Did I do the attack? It's 3 damage. No, I guess I didn't. 3. It's 2 damage. I did no damage. Oh, no, wait. It was 2. I did. Never mind. I muddled him. That was it. Never mind. So now he's got to move. Which he can move. Since he's going slow, he's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to move way over there. And he doesn't do the slow effects, so he can't actually heal himself off of that. Because part of this thing's ability is... so he's got a range of 3. He can pin something, but unfortunately, nothing's at a range of 3. And he has to maximize his move. He can't stop short. This guy's at a range of 3, but... Okay, let's pin him, just because. Actually, it's probably a good idea, because maybe next turn he might try to move, because Adrian's going to try to get out of there. Oh, he actually has... Wow, they actually have range of 3 this time. It looks like they're both going to shoot at Adrian. Adrian is just getting pummeled. People just shooting at him. He's the closest and the fastest, so all conditions say he gets shot at. So number 2 is going to shoot at Adrian. Poor Adrian. Hey, number 2 misses. Woohoo! And number 4 gets disadvantaged because he's doing a range attack from close up. So it's 2. Whew. Would have been 3. It's normally times 2, but these guys have a cloak or a helmet that turns times 2 into +1. So he's actually doing what was it? Just 2 damage? Yeah, just 2 damage. So Adrian takes 2. Could be worse. Oh, and his regen is gone. He pounded his regen out of him. All right, and that's it for those guys. The cannons get a go at a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 6 can't reach, but 3 can hit my banner. It's 2 damage. 3 damage on the banner. I think the banner's dead. Yep. Did I heal? Yes. Yes. Okay. Banner's dead. So much for the banner of hope. All hope is lost. So that's, oh well. But there was nobody adjacent. None of my guys are going to get bonus damage. So we're on to the next round. It's round 6. So after this round, we get 2 more of these guys, and we haven't even killed those 2 yet. But we have killed 2 cannons. Woohoo! We distracted them as long as we could, but now things get hairy. Yeah. We're still trying to get around these robots causing us pain. We got to get in there and block their way real quick, or they're going to walk right into the... Thing is, now I have to get right here. It's the only way I can prevent this guy from walking in there. And now I do have speed because I just went slow, which is good because I really, really, really need to move fast on this one. And does Adrian have... No, he does not have his fast moves. He's got 2 fast moves in there. Do I have any push? Push actions. I do have 1 push action. Yeah, but the guy can go through them. But it's kind of sort of something. I have a pinning charge. I have a javelin. I can move there and throw a javelin at him. Well, let's see. Oh, what am I dying here? Is my phone dying? What the heck? Wait, is it not charging? Why aren't you charging? Why aren't you charging? Yeah, there you go. Like it wasn't like turned on. All right, back to task. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do, really. I'm like, I don't know. I'm running out of options. What's the fastest, meanest, quickest, dirtiest way I can move? I can move fast, but now I'm running out of actions. You can see I only have 6 cards left. I've still got to kill 8 guys. Oh, jeez. I had to kill 8 guys with 6 cards. Both my guys only have 6. He's got 7 cards, but Banner of Hope is gone. Killing the cannons really helped as far as keeping me healthy goes, but it's really not helping as far as keeping them moving. These stupid big guys are like blocking the way half the time. I can't get around them. This game is so hard for 2 characters. You just don't have enough position coverage. You can't cover the area. I don't know how to do this. And you use up so much time just running around trying to figure out how to cover these gaps. The most movement I have... If I go slow, that guy's definitely going to go first. and probably get on the... If he moves 3, it's over. I can't... Unless I can get to a position to block him. Or if I can do a pin. But none of my guys can pin from range. I mean, he can if he goes slow, but if he goes slow, he's not going to go soon enough. He needs to go fast and get there in immediateness. Which means he's going fast. He has to rest. Which probably means he's going to lose a key card, which means he's also not going to make it to the end of this game. I don't have... Well, I could be picky, I guess. I have a little bit of health. Probably don't want to lose that one. Which one did I already have? Those ones? Alright, 1 damage on Royce for doing that. Okay. Now, the fastest move I have available to me, going fast, is, it looks like 3. With a option of doing a not pin. Oh, good. Oh, I can do 4. Let's do 4 and a twin strike. And going fast is a 24 for Royce. And then Adrian, who's going to try and do something that hopefully can kill this guy in front. Which means he's basically got to go straight through these big honking monsters that are standing right in front of him. Because he can't... Does he rest also to get the 4 movement? 1, 2, 3, 4. And throws a javelin. We're not going to block this guy, I'm telling you right now. But he has to rest. He's going to lose one of these cards. That's all there is to it. But unfortunately, because both of his long moves are in here. So it don't matter what that is. It's a long move. So he's going to use the other one, which is his other long move. And it's a 6. So he's going to move 6. So he'll move 6. He gets to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to throw a javelin at the guy coming in. It's 3 damage. 2 damage, of course, because he can never seem to get full damage, which is number 8, which is not the one I wanted to hit, by the way. Not the one I wanted to kill, by the way. The guy who's not wounded. I think the other guy's going to die just walking over here. He's not going to get here in time. But this guy is the problem. We infuse the wind. And he did his 4. He infused the wind. He did some damage. Royce is up. Royce is going to move. Oh, he's using his speed. He's moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 3 and get piercing on my attacks, but nope. Good grief, have I not reset anything on him? Nope. Alright, so He's going to try to hit this machine because it's right next to me. It's 2 damage. -1. No damage. So he's going to move up 1 more. He's going to try to hit the other guy. He gets an XP for that. And he's going to do 3 damage to him. -1 again. Come on. Freaking A. There's... What the heck? -1, -1, 0, 0, 0, 0. +1, 0, 0, 0. I've had all these cards. I've had exactly 1 positive card. -1, -1, 0, 0, 0, 0, negative, or +1, 0, 0. He's rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's taken 9 attacks and had 1 positive result in 9 attacks. That is absolutely pathetic. So yeah, he only does 2 damage to this guy. And nothing else from it. I mean, that's it. He did his move. Yeah. That's it, man. But what he will do is to try to distract these guys and make them focus on something different. He's going to throw down his wild growth seed. And he's going to block their way, making them not want to go this direction, which is just a obstructing thing. So now it's their turn. They can move 3, but they have to figure out the quickest way to this and go that direction. So for them, through the blocking things, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he has to go that way. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now they're going the other direction, the way I just came from. And they're going to try to go right in here and get there. Oh, but one of these guys will never make it because he will die on his wound unless he figures out a way to heal himself. So there's that. Now at a range of 5, the cannons are going to try to reach me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No reach, no reach. Cannons can't reach. And then the big guys. Oh, good. Calculated strike. 1 move towards me. Can't do anything. Other guy has the option to hit me for 4 damage, which means this is the 3rd time they've got that. So unless they've only got like 5 cards in their deck, they're getting that calculated strike every time they're next to me. It's like, because it reshuffles the deck. So they just keep getting that. It's like the 3rd or 4th time they've gotten this card. I bet you if I went back and counted them, I can look on the stream if I want to and calculate that they've got at least 4 shots with that. And that's their biggest hit. And it's when they're right next to me almost every time. So he moves 1. He doesn't have to move 1. He's just going to hit Royce. So it's 4 damage. Royce can either take 4 damage, which is pretty painful, or get rid of a card. Royce is taking damage because Royce can't afford to get rid of cards. One of these guys, I think, has a wound. Oh, wait. Did that guy have muddle on him? Which one? Nope, the other guy. No. Yeah, no, the other guy had muddle. But that guy also takes a wound. And that's gone. All right, here we go. Round 7. So, round 7. These guys come in. And they're just going to rush right in there, and I'm going to die. We got to kill these big guys. We have no turns left. We're all dead. The turns are almost gone. I tell you, I don't think this... Okay, now that I've played this a couple of times correctly, I got out the gate on this one. I was doing fine. It's just not possible to do this under the normal conditions of this game. The rules say You play a little bit more difficult when you're playing with or playing solo because you know you have perfect information. But with only two characters, you cover too much board. Too many guys are trying to move at you. You got two guys that are basically invincible to you at this level. I mean, really, they're level 12s with two shields. Almost none of my attacks can do more than two damage. I mean, they can do more than two damage, but it's like one damage, and they have 12 hit points. So I'd have to hit them at least 12 times successfully with a 3 damage attack, and only like a third of my attacks can do 3 or more damage. So as you can see, when you roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row with no positive results, or 8 out of 9 times you don't get any positive results, you can't win. And look, okay, so Adrian had a couple of positive results too, but he's the weakest of my two characters. He does the least damage. And the cannons are destroying my banners, so I can't really keep those up. And when you don't have the banners up, these guys are doing 4 damage at a shot. So yeah, this is a brutal thing, man. it is just not a nice game. I've got to figure out how to get through these guys. And look, they're barely under 10, and with their shields, I can't do anything. I don't even know how to proceed here. I have to move slow again. My fastest slow is 71. I might as well take 75, but I'm going to set him at 71. Well, unless I decide not to use that. No, 71. And then I don't know. Do that one, I guess. Adrian probably needs to go the other direction. These guys are so big. You know what? I'm gonna try and do this. This might get some goodness going, which means I have to move up on this guy. Guess I'll just do a basic move. Yeah. So I'm going to do a 15 with Adrian. And we'll call it good. Let's see what's going on. All right, the little robots are going to move first. Adrian's going to do his thing. Adrian's doing a basic move. He's just going to move right to here. And that'll put that done. And then he's going to do Unbreakable Wall, which actually pushes a guy 1. I'm going to push him into the trap. So it's 3 damage. Hopefully it's 3 damage. Knowing the way I draw, it's going to be not, but we'll see. 3 damage. Hey, +1, 4 damage. We actually do 2 damage to this guy. What do you know? So number 2 takes 2 damage. And we push him into the trap, which is 3 damage. So he gets pushed 1. And he takes 3 damage for that. And yeah, so I don't think his armor protects, I don't think his shields protect him from trap damage, but it protected him from my damage. So he took 2, and then he took 3, and then it's a 3 damage trap, because that's what it was. And that's it, but he does get an XP for that. Now this thing is gone. And now Royce kind of got hosed by that maneuver. Because he can't do both actions. He was hoping to be able to do a double strike on this guy. But he still has to figure out a way to get through his armor. So at a range of 3, he can shoot the guy in back. Oh no, he's moving slow. He can't even move on hit and run anyway. So that doesn't matter. All right, so let's shoot the guy in back. Oh no, it's a range of 2. Arg. All right, so... It's only a range of 2. All right, so we shoot this guy. Can we go for 9 out of 10? Hey, a plus! We actually do 5 damage to this guy, minus 2. 3 damage. That is like the biggest hit he's gotten since the first try. I don't know. It's been a long freaking time. All right, so this number 2 guy is taking a beating this round. So he took 5 damage, minus 2 for 3 damage. And that's number 2, right? I did number 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close to killing him. so very, very close to killing him. That's actually really good. So there's a couple of options here. How fast? Oh, those guys already moved, huh? Wait, Adrian did his thing. Oops, I didn't have those guys move. They're going to suffer 1 damage. Hey, this guy's going to die. Dead. He suffers a damage. Just because his attack is going to suffer a damage. He gets to move 2. And that's number 8 is the only one left. That guy died. He died just starting his turn because he had wounds. He greased all over. This guy he gets to move 2. But where's the fastest way in? Is the fastest way to go through his buddy and stop at 1 or to go around? Well, he's blocked right now, so he's going to go around. Huh. I got to kill those guys still. I was thinking maybe I have a chance. I go kill the cannons, all's good. But considering how few turns I have left, I don't see how we can get those cannons killed and kill this guy. So it's just, there's 2 guys left that are 8 in size. I mean, even if they nickel dime themselves, they're going straight for the platform and we're still doomed. Even if we kill, yeah, this is still looking pretty bad. I can't reach that dude to pin him, so we're just going to pin this guy with my, I have no action I can do with my attack because I did my range attack and oops. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. Never mind. So yeah, we'll just pin the guy. He can't move. Number 2 is pinned. That moved. Number 2. Huh, big deal. They always seem to know when they're pinned. It's like, I'm not going to be able to move this turn anyway, so I'll just stand here. I'll do a non-attack because I don't care. I'm not moving anyway. Cannons, range of 5, 2 damage. Can't reach anything, so they're done. And then the steel automations can't hit anything. They're done. Oh, but this one takes damage because he's wounded. Oh, but you know what I didn't do is move these guys too. Because they get a move 2 also. Oh yeah, and and they reset their. They wounded themselves because I have to put them in. They are number 4 and 3, and they both got wounded the same way the other two did because they wounded just from moving. But we still have to figure out how to block them because our traps are gone. The only thing left is our bodies to block them. This is gone. Adrian's really low on cards. It's really the end of the world for his turns. He did do this, which got the wrong kind of thing on there. 1 XP for Adrian. We're getting a lot of XP for dying, because when you fail, you get to keep your XP when you try again. But as you can see, all I do is keep trying again and keep getting my XP. I could go back to the outpost, which is stupid because I'm supposed to be in an area where you can't get out, short of going through these guys. And I just feel it's dumb to go back to the outpost. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of one of these cards. Don't have enough health to do anything other than just random. I won't be able to sacrifice a card to stop a card. So it's gone. Don't even care what it is. Doesn't matter. Now we've got to figure out a way to hit and run, and I can go fast now. And what's the move? 24 at speed. And Adrian. What are you going to do, Adrian? What are you going to do, Adrian? All right, 32, because I want him to go after Royce. No, good. The big guys get to go in between us. Royce is taking a 24 shot. Royce is going to... how much? Oh, they're not even going to do damage. And this, I'm the only one who gets a shot to prevent the retaliation. So Royce will just do a standard move. 2. No. He's going fast. This will give him penetration of armor. So he'll go this way. And then he's going to... guess he'll twin strike. Why not? Twin strike. Yeah. Because he's going to have the... Oh, he can't twin strike and do penetration of armor. He'll do hit and run, I guess. So... Oh, wait, no, because he did a basic move. Oh, wait, that works. Yeah, hit and run. That's fine, because he did the 3. He's doing the 3 movement at fast speed. And then he gets piercing of 2. And then he does hit and run for 3. With his attack portion. No extra, but it's going to pierce, so it's 3. That guy's actually going to die. What do you know? We actually killed a guy. That's number 2, right? Yep. He's down. Down! But... And then the hit and run part is me going... I mean, I don't know where I'm going to run to be honest. I don't really have anywhere that I care to be. Except just to get the XP, I move. We'll move there and get... Oh, wait. I think I'll move there. And I just want to be out of range of those guys, the cannons. And I'll take the XP that comes with that movement. And he's done. Now those guys can move 3, but they're not going to... What's closer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, if they're going for the Roy, it'd be Royce. Well, he's the closest, technically. But it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we go for the closest guy, is that one. And I mean, it doesn't really... He's not going to attack anything anyway. And then the other guy's dead. Oh, he takes a wound, though. Adrian is up. I don't know what to shoot at, to be honest. I think that's a range of 3. Alright, so he'll move here as a basic action. Actually, he can have both of us move. Let's have him move here. So we'll block this port, at least. And I'm going to shoot at a range of 3, 2 damage on that guy. 2 damage on number 8. Oh, that kills him. Alright, so this guy's dead. But still, we have 5 guys and almost no health or turns left. This is getting pretty bad. Those guys get a move too. And that's it. Cannons fire at a range of 5, can't reach anything, they're done. Now we basically have to charge these guys, kill them, and kill the cannons, and hope this guy someday catches up and we can kill him before we die. They're going to be trying to avoid us. They're going to be trying to go around us. And I don't see how we're going to stop them. I mean, I've got like all I can do is move slow right now, which is 74 at his fastest. Adrian has to rest because he doesn't have enough cards to take an action. And now we have to run basically into the storm because the cannons are out there. They're going to be shooting at us. So looks like I've lost all my 4 moves on those random losses. Yep, that was my last 4 move. My best moves are 2, so I might as well grant me and my ally 2. And then throw a javelin. It's pretty much my only best action here. And best one's 21. Oh, we're going slow, so he gets to put that on. And he gets to put one of these on here, which... 21. That's the wrong thing. 21. Next round. No, go. Everybody's going ahead Royce, which makes sense. Adrian's going to move 2. He gets to have his friend move. So both of them are going to move forward. 1, 2. And then he's going to throw his javelin. 3 at this guy. Yeah. 3 damage on number 4. 3 damage it is. Not negative. Has this guy ever missed a thing yet? Look, he's got +1, +1, -1, -1, -1, +1, 0, 0, 0. Not a whole lot better than Royce has been doing. Basically, all the bad cards you can get are all coming out at once. So, 3 damage on number 4. That's it. Royce, you're up. What are you going to do, my friend? That's slow. Wait, no, is he up? No, he's not even up. Adrian's done. Steel Animation gets to go 3. And he's done. He's coming after me. Dum, bum, bum, bum. He's coming up. Stacking. These dudes start with 12 life and 2 armor. And most of my attacks are 3 or less base armor. So which means even if I don't get a negative, I'm barely going to do 1 damage in most cases. Unless I get a positive, which apparently I don't... apparently there's not a lot of positives in my deck. Because he got his +2, but he got every possible 0 and -1. I'd have to hope that there's a ×2 coming up in one of these. And we're trying to get in here and kill these last 4 guys with no turns left as we run out of life. So yeah, it's not a pretty thing right now. All right, so the long shot. So they're both going to fire at the farthest away guy, which means he's going to fire at Adrian. He's going to fire at Royce. So 6 fires at Royce for 1 damage. No damage. Now, 3 fires at Adrian for 5 damage. Hey, but on the upside, when I discard this card, he gets to do Acrobat, and he hit his perk to cancel the 5 damage. I mean, I have to get rid of a card. It doesn't have to be that one. It's not like I have a lot of turns left anyway. Might as well be that one. Freaking A! Oh, wait, no. It was 1 damage. Wait. What did he do? 1 damage? 3 damage. Never mind. He didn't reach the perk. All he did was stop 3 damage. You have to. The perk has to be 5 damage avoidance. So that wasn't that. And whatever. Royce is up. All right, Royce. Royce is going to do, since he's going slow. Since he's going slow, he's actually going to move 2 right here as a basic action. And then he's going to do 2 on that guy as a basic action. That's all he's got. And he's only going to get 1 damage. It's so bad. Another -1. I didn't realize how many negatives are in these modification decks. Your attacks are so crap to begin with. And then they give you a bunch of negatives. It's like, oh, you're a terrible guy. Let's make you more terrible. I don't get it. What the heck? It's just stupid. All right, so he only does 2 damage. He's going to do 1 damage on number 4. So number 4 is getting weaker, but it's certainly not dead. Now, yeah, so, okay. Holy moly. Oh, he does get to do his slow action, which is to pin something. He's going to... Oh, gosh. If he pins him, though, he gets to stay there and hit me and blow up all over me and kill me dead. Screw it. I'm pinning him. He's pinned. Number 4 is pinned. I'm going to make it look like I almost won, but reality is I didn't almost win. Okay. So this is what's going to happen. They're going to move too. He can't move. Then they're going to attack. If the attack ability was performed, they kill themselves. So he's going to move 2, 1, 2, trying to go around me. He can't. He's next to me. He's going to try to kill him. So he tries to kill me. He succeeds. I am allowed to get rid of 2 of these cards to save myself. So he died. But mind you, I have like no cards left, which means I'm about to die on my own. That guy's going to do the same thing. He's going to die trying to kill me. Which is 2 damage, plus I take trap damage, which is 4 damage. So it's 2 damage. 2 doesn't quite kill Adrian. But the 4 does if I let it. So I got to take another card. He'll never have an ally to do that with. So this guy just killed himself. So there's no more guys going for the pressure plate. But I have to kill both these cannons and this guy before... yeah. And that guy still has 7 health. So I'm not even close. And these guys are not even damaged. So they have 8 health. So it's an actual part of the game. It's just standard fare. Every attack you make, you roll the modification deck. It modifies the attack. And in my case, as you can see, it mostly just makes it worse. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Two, 0. Okay. I did out of the modification deck 3, 6, 7. 7 cards did nothing for me, which bad or good. Technically, negative cards were the same as the positive cards out of all of them. So it's just that my guys are really weak because all these zeros, that just means you did what your guy's capable of. You didn't get a special hit or an extra hit. Sometimes you went off the cuff a little bit, lost a little bit. So I guess if you look at it that way, it's fair. My guys are just weak. That's all there is to it. Granted, I didn't get that 2 until just a minute ago. And therefore, if you really think about it, I mostly got crap for all of them. So it's mostly nothings. Zeros are mostly nothings. Now, as you level up in this game, as your guys get stronger and get more, you start modifying the modification deck. So you start doing things like taking the zeros out and replacing them with 1s, or taking the negative 2s out, you can never take out the nulls or the ×2. Those are always in there. But I think you can actually add another ×2, and you can do things like he actually has a card that can add a bless to it, which is a ×2, but it's a one-time. Once it's used, it goes out of the deck again. So there's a lot of ways to change the deck, and there's actually abilities that roll cards. So Like none of these have rolls on them because they're new. But you can see in the end, in the last cards, all these cards times 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So I have 4 positive effect cards out of 7 in these, including my best card. And that goes to show I literally drew all the bad cards, all the worst cards for the first 10 rounds. Because he never drew the null or the times 2 in this entire game, which was 9 rounds. Well, 10 rounds because we're going to the 10th round right now. So in reality, he did about as bad on the modification draws as is at all possible. Yeah, I just drew all the negatives or zeros. There, I don't even think there was a negative left, was there? Yeah, 1 negative was left. 1 negative out of the last 8 cards or 7 cards. Adrian didn't do a ton better, but he did have a times 2. No, he had the null. The times 2 is in here. So all his bad cards are still in here. No. Actually, he had a lot of good cards in here. So, yeah. We got really close-ish. Yeah, if I would have drawn better, like not so many zero, if I'd have gotten more of my positive cards, we would have done more damage, possibly accelerating some of these wins, possibly giving us a couple more turns to take out these cannons. Basically, in order, in the end here, I had to take hits from those guys just to kill them. I wasn't going to be able to kill them in turns. I had to let them sacrifice themselves by blowing me up. And that's painful. The other option is I still need to kill these cannons. So if you think about it, I still have 24 damage I need to do. Now, considering this guy's got an armor of 2, that means I have to probably hit him 10 more times between us. That's 5 more times each. And hit these guys. Now, I could kill these guys in 2 to 3 turns. But it's each. 2 to 3 turns each. So if my guys split up right now, in about 3 to 4 turns, we could kill both of these cannons. Probably 3 turns. But we'd have to move up on them right now. Hit them both. And then hit them again. And then hit them again. But remember, when I did it the first time, I had my range attacks. I almost have no range attacks left. Adrian has 2 turns left. Royce has no turns left. Royce can't move again. Royce is done. So Royce would get his cards back. He could stand there for a minute, and then he goes exhausted. The big robot. So basically, I was not that close. I was a solid 5 turns away from winning. And I didn't even try to pick up any loot. I didn't try to go get the treasure. All I did was try to kill these guys. Ultimately, I think the best way might be to funnel them all, somehow get them all going one direction, and then try to just, I don't know, try to block them. With 2 guys, you just don't cover enough ground. It's just not possible. I don't see how you could actually beat these guys. I could stand toe to toe with these big ones and try to beat them down, but they'd probably just kill me. If I kill the cannons right away and then have both my guys gang up, see, the thing is, we have to figure out how to, see, we can't, if we stand toe to toe with those big guys, we're talking about 3 to 4 turns, where those other dudes who need to get on the pressure plate just walk around and go stand on the pressure plate. How do you prevent that? And with so many of these guys and their actions being able to just, I don't know, man. I think under the standard rules of this game, you cannot, I can't say that for sure. I want to see someone else beat this scenario with only 2 characters. Whether it be solo. Solo's going to be easy, or 2 people playing is going to be easier, because the difficulty of the scenario would be 1 less. So all the guys would be smaller, less damage, less defense, less everything. So you're going to kill them quicker, take less damage, and get through it if it's a level lower. And if you're playing just two people, which means your two characters are separate, you're not under the solo rules, which actually increases the difficulty, it's easier, and but still, I think you're going to have some significant challenges simply on the fact that you can't look at. I have 5 more turns to go on what I thought was going mostly pretty well, except a lot of crappy rolls, but my strategy was working. Um, these scenarios are designed. It almost feels like many of them, including the ones I've won before. It took 3 or 4 tries to beat them in the first place. Beat them also. Is that they're designed that you have to do the perfect set of actions. You have to do the right actions every time. There's no mistakes allowed. There's no variance allowed. Like you say, oh, I want to try range. Nope. If the scenario is designed that's going to force you to do melee, you have to do melee. You have to do range, or you have to do whatever it takes to win this. And there's only like 0 room for error. Means you can't roll 8 turns in a row of no pluses. I'm sorry, you got to roll positive. You got to roll good. And that's what control do you have over that? Nothing. You have no control over that. I actually used my items this time for the most part. Didn't matter. I couldn't punch through these guys. It's just too much. So could I do it if I tried again? I thought after the last try, playing it correctly, I was doing pretty good, that I had a chance. Now, my guys right now have enough experience to level up. I can go get them set up, and I could go back to town and level up. Do an outpost phase, and come back. The rules for losing, there's 2 options when you lose. Okay, so you can return to FrostHaven, do an outpost phase, gain resources from the loot cards. So basically, everything you did, you get a keep. Mostly. If you just replay it, you don't gain the resources. If you gain gold, you can keep that. But other than that, you're done. Now, win or lose, whether scenario is lost or completed, you get to keep your experience, you get to keep your gold, you remove anything that was bad to your deck, or anything from your deck, whatever it was, any conditions you had, you reset your dials to their norm, and you recover all discarded and lost items and ability cards. So it's normal reset. I just hate the idea of going to an outpost phase, because I do have enough experience to level up, and both my guys would be a little stronger. They'd have more hit points. They'd get at least 1 upgrade in a card. Probably get a perk, which means I get to upgrade their maybe get something better in their deck, their modification deck. So there are some benefits to it. But thematically, this doesn't make any sense where I'm at, because it even says in the storyline, you can't go back the way you came. So how am I getting back? Magical mystery tour. Some being from outer space grabbed my body and sent me back to the outpost. And interestingly enough, when you do that, there is if you retry a scenario, let me see if it shows it here. Nope. I am going to look at losing a scenario. Is it scenario? Scenario token, ally book, effects, goal, keys, section book, HIJKL, long rest, loot, lost card, lost scenario, page 47. Let's see what that says, if there's any extra details. All right, if the scenario was lost, the party chooses between the following options. Return to FrostHaven. Characters gain resources from their loot decks. All experience, gold, and treasure gained during the scenario is kept. The outpost phase occurs. The party can then attempt any available scenario, including the one they just lost, and they resolve a road event if necessary. So basically, I call upon the magic genie that takes you back to Outpost. You do an Outpost phase, and you return and try again. Same way you normally would. You do a road event, you do all that stuff. If you replay the scenario, you do not gain the resources from loot cards, but all experience, gold, and treasure gained during the scenario is kept. The Outpost phase does not occur. The party must then attempt a scenario again, but they do not resolve a road event. Now, here's one of the things I'm curious about. No, I guess they couldn't. I think I understood masteries. If you completed a mastery during the course of that, you would be able to keep that if it was something that you could have completed. Same goes for these two things. I didn't complete them because one of them I had to take 5 damage. Never took 5 damage. One of them I had to have cards in my hand all the way to the end. Well, I didn't make it to the end, so that's not a thing. So ultimately that failed. But I'm curious. So I don't know what time it is. 7:35. I'd like to try again, to be honest, but I'm going to do an Outpost phase. So I'm going to take the experience that I got from that as per the rules, which is pretty good. Adrian got 5. So he's at 96, or she's at 96, and Royce got 6 for 103. And so basically thematically what's happened here is we got exhausted. We collapsed in the middle of the floor because they're not going to kill me, I think, before I get exhausted. I'm going to run out of cards. We're just going to, it's too much. And then they wake up in town and somebody's got a hot cloth over their head, and the nurse, the local town nurse is like we're in a room full of wounded, and she's like, oh, I'm so glad you made it. You guys arrived in such terrible shape. We weren't sure that you were going to survive through the night. And we're like, how do we get here? Last thing I remember was we were being shot at by cannons, and there was a big robot bearing down on us, and the next thing I knew, I passed out, and here I am. They're like, well, we just opened the gate this morning, and you were both just lying there like somebody just dropped your bodies off at the door. And they're like, oh, I've got a terrible headache. Well, yeah, you guys look like you were on the verge of death. I think we were. How much time has gone by since? I'm not sure, but you just arrived here last night. I thought you said this morning. Well, yeah, but that's because I can't tell time. I don't know why I said this morning after I had said yesterday. But ultimately, we're we're wounded. And it appears that the way the game works is typically when you do an outpost phase, passage of time. So a week will have gone by the time we recover and try again. Outpost, that's how outpost phase works. There's a passage of time phase. So we're going to arrive back at... I usually like to do outpost phase as a separate action. But because... I don't know. Here, I'll tell you what. Hold on just a minute. I've already grabbed whatever I earned, which wasn't much. I didn't earn much. I didn't get any loot or anything. Hold on. I'm going to stop and start my stream again. So it's be right back for me too, said Vinicus. I'm going to switch. I'm going to stop and immediately do my outpost phase.